Welcome to Andy's Garage. I'm Andy Phillips. Today I'm going to be recharging the AC system on the Chevy Silverado right here. It's a 2008 1500. So let's go ahead and get started. All that I'm going to be using here, we have a can of this R134A refrigerant, and then you will need a gauge. So I have this here that that'll just connect to it. And then we'll be able to check it, because what you don't want to have happen is you don't want it going into the red. So it's important that you have a gauge. That way you can keep it within that green zone there. So if we come back here, what we're going to be connecting to, you have your high pressure port, which is right here. This is a bigger fitting right here. I believe this is 16 millimeter. And you won't even be able to get the connection here from the gauge, won't even fit on there. So what you're looking for is the low pressure one, which on this vehicle right here, the Chevy Silverado, it's located right back here under that cap. And I believe that's a 13 millimeter size, if I'm correct. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to unscrew that, connect to that once we get the cannon all connected. But the first thing we need to do is head inside the vehicle. We need to start it up and get the AC on full power, and then we'll be able to come out here, connect to it, and then top it off. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start this. We're going to turn the fan on max. Obviously, we want it completely on cold. We're going to turn it here to vents, and then you want to have it on circulate right here. So you don't want it pulling from the outside. You want it circulating. So let's start it. Okay, so we're going to turn this on max. You can hear that. Obviously, right there, AC is on. We have it on cold. Now we're going to put it on circulate, and it's on vents here. So now with this running, I'm going to let it run just for a couple minutes. We're going to head outside, connect the refrigerant can to the gauge, and then connect it to the low pressure port, and then get it to where it's maximized on the gauge, and it should be colder. Because right now it's coming out cool, but it's not ice cold. That's a clear indication that it's getting low. So let's head outside and we'll get everything connected. I'm going to take this cap off. You don't want to lose that. I have everything connected here, so we've punctured it. You want to make sure that you use eye protection when you're using this stuff. So now we're ready to connect it back here, and then we'll be checking this gauge here. So I'm going to connect it, and then we'll be back. You can see that's how it's connected on. It's nice and locked on. We'll press that down, and then what we're going to do is we're going to be shaking it and rotating right and left, and then we'll be checking the gauge periodically. And you want to hold the can for the most part upright. I have another video I did where I showed the whole process just in general. I'll have that link across the top, also down in the description. But I can feel the can getting very cold as we're doing this. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to put the camera down, and then we'll be back. So the can is pretty much empty at this point. And let's check the gauge on this thing. It's in the green, not all the way. You could do another can if you wanted to, but going on the inside, it is the temperature's coming out ice cold. So you could do another can if you wanted to max it up. You don't want to go into the red, obviously, but this is good right here. Let's see here. Yeah, so I think we're going to leave it at that. All right, so we've turned everything off, and let's pop that off. And make sure that you put your cap back on. You want to seal that. All right, and feeling right here, this is ice cold. When we started, it was not. It was kind of like a lukewarm. This is like a freezer, ice cold. So definitely needed the refrigerant on this thing. That wraps up this quick video on how to top off your refrigerant on a Chevy Silverado. As mentioned already, this is a 2008 1500. I'll have other videos down in the description that I've done with this vehicle. quick and easy. This is all you need. Just a can of this. As mentioned already, you could probably do a second can if you want to top it off, but you also need the gauge. Definitely want that gauge because you don't want it going into the red. But I hope that this video was informative for you and helped you out if you're having any issues with your Silverado not blowing ice cold air. Please send me any questions and comments. I would love to hear from you. And as always, I appreciate all the support. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.